Hey guys, welcome to the Late Night Lowdown.
So we just wanted to start off by saying that this week we are actually featured on the Mugglenet website. It's a really big surprise to us because we're really big fans of the site.
We just want to send out a quick thanks to Kat for finding our video after we've submitted it numerous times to the site. So thanks Kat so much, and also to Veronica for writing that article about us. And if you guys haven't seen it, then definitely check it out. We'll throw a link in the description.
Thank you so much, Kat and Veronica.
And anyone at Mugglenet.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, and thanks again.
Today we're going to be talking some more Harry Potter with you guys. We came across this lovely little Tumblr called Shit the Movies Forgot.
And it's a really cool Tumblr. It's run by this girl named Caitlin, and it's shit-the-movies-forgot.tumblr.com.
We'll put a link. We'll put a link down there. We're gonna go through the things that we felt were the most important that the movies forgot.
So the first thing on our list is Harry repairing his wand at the end of Deathly Hallows. In the book, he uses the Elder Wand, which is supposed to be the most powerful wand ever, to repair his Phoenix Feather wand. And he puts that wand back where he found it. But in the movie, he cracks the Elder Wand in half and throws it into the abyss. My question is now, if they stuck with the movie, what does Harry use for a wand now? Another
thing that broke my heart, Dumbledore's funeral. I'm not saying that the movie didn't do a tasteful version of saying goodbye to Dumbledore, because it was very well done.
One of my favorite parts of Dumbledore's funeral is when all the mer people come out of the lake.
Like the phoenix and the fire and all that. Like, I would have loved to see that on film.
My next one is Goblet of Fire, the final maze at the end.
This would have been so cool on TV.
The maze had a lot of parts to it. It had the Sphinx, it had the Dementors, it had that like haze that when you walked into it the whole world turned upside down. I just thought that would have been really, really cool to see. And the blast-ended Scroots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice pronunciation there.
I don't know how you say it out loud because I always read it.
Like, I mean, how much can you shove into a 2-hour film? But still,
I don't think they could have split it into 2 parts because
that was up for debate.
I know, but I'm saying I don't think it would have been effective if they did that.
Exactly. Harry and Ginny's representation on film.
Oh.
I'm hoping a lot of you will agree with me because I was so disappointed, because I fell in love with the idea of Harry and Ginny being together while reading the books. I mean, I know it's so cliche, you know, you fall in love with your high school sweetheart or your Hogwarts school sweetheart, whatever you want to call it, but Harry and Ginny are so damn awkward on screen. I don't know, I don't want to say it's the acting.
Now, there's 2 schools of thought on this I found on Tumblr. You Tumblr folk, you probably know what I'm talking about. There are the people who say that Bonnie Wright is a great actress, Daniel Radcliffe is a great actor, but the way the screenplay was written, that it didn't give Bonnie Wright a chance to really be Ginny because she didn't have that many lines and parts, and so she, like, the lines that were written for her weren't like the sassy Ginny we know in the books.
Yeah, exactly.
There are the people that say, like, Bonnie Wright was a flat actress and it was her fault. And maybe it was the chemistry between them because those kisses,
were really,
you know,
awkward.
kind of speak for themselves, but I love Dan Rad, so kissing anyone's fine with me.
And when they first kiss, like that first kiss,
right after
the
they
Quidditch
win,
game, and it's all magical and everybody's so happy. I just wish I could have seen that in the movie instead of the awkward kiss in the room of requirement when she says, "I could stay up here too if you like." I just thought that was really, really awkward.
One thing I didn't appreciate getting cut on the editing room floor was the conversation between Dudley and Harry at the beginning of Deathly Hallows. There is the one deleted scene that's out there with Petunia and Harry and the whole, like, I lost a sister that night, which was really emotional. I would have appreciated that in the movie. But also the I don't think you're a waste of space line from Dudley. That was really, like, fixing their relationship, and it was a really momentous character moment that was just cut.
To have that kind of closure with the Dursleys would have been, I think, vital, and I don't think it should have been on the chopping room floor. The Marauders story.
This is my roommate Shannon, so she got it from the Harry Potter world in Florida, and it's the Marauders.
The whole idea that Peter and Lupin and James and Sirius all made the Marauders map, that is nowhere to be found.
Another storyline that wasn't included in the movies is the story of the Dumbledores. I wish we would have learned, you know, the story of how Ariana died, how Dumbledore carried that guilt with how their dad was imprisoned for those Muggle boys attacking Ariana, and how she was imprisoned by her mother in the house. It just really would have been a great addition. I know it wasn't relevant to Harry's quest, but I just really enjoyed that part of the book. I would have liked to see it.
Tonks and Lupin's relationship. That's unfortunate because we all know as readers that they were having a kid and that there was all this issue with the fact that Lupin was a werewolf. And is the kid going to be a werewolf? And Lupin's killing himself because he doesn't want to have a werewolf like coming into this world. And then we see Teddy Lupin with a girlfriend in the 19 years later, and that's all gone.
The next thing I want to quickly talk about is St. Mungo's. That really wasn't included at all. One of my favorite parts of Order of the Phoenix was St. Mungo's because we got to see the interaction between Neville and his parents and his grandmother, and we got to see the really touching moment where his mom gives him the gum wrapper, puts it in his hand, and he's like, "Thanks, Mom."
We even get that little comedic moment with Gilderoy Lockhart.
Yeah.
He makes an appearance also, which would have been, I think viewers would have really enjoyed seeing him on screen again because he's so funny. But,
I know. And I feel like Kenneth would have done it too.
Yeah.
I just want to quickly mention in bullet points, Rita Skeeter, her whole storyline about being an Animagus, the Dumbledore-Grindelwald relationship, Sirius's mirror, how he gives it to Harry to ever communicate.
That was never explained!
And finally, as a Ravenclaw, I really missed the Ravenclaw common room riddles. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? And it was Phoenix and the egg. No, it was Phoenix and the flame. What am I saying? Phoenixes aren't born from eggs, they're born from a flame.
Whatever, Al. Characters that never made any appearances. I'm just gonna run them off here. Peeves, Winky, Augusta Longbottom, Ludo Bagman, Charlie Weasley, Teddy Lupin, we've already mentioned this, Dennis Creevy, Professor Binns, Phineas and the Jealous, and Madame Pince.
And also Victoire Weasley, Bill and Fleur's daughter.
That's right.
Because apparently her and Teddy are shacking up in 19 years later. Those are just some of the major things that really struck us, some of our favorite parts that we really wanted to mention.
Yeah.
So definitely go check out shitthemoviesforgot.tumblr.com. It's a really great site. There's a lot of stuff. They also have an edition where it shows all the stuff that was included in the movies, which is kind of cool. So definitely go check it out.
Link in the description.
Thank you all to our new subscribers who have just subscribed to our channel after watching us on Mugglenet. We've got a lot of awesome content coming at you.
This has been the Late Night Lowdown.
Have a good night!